Hi guys, let's make this yummy pepper soup rice together and some grilled turkey. So first thing you want to do is heat up some oil in a pan and introduce your onions, allow that fry and go in with your pepper. I used 3 spoons of roughly blended pepper for this and it was very peppery. So mind the quantity of peppers that you use. The next thing you want to do is introduce your protein. So I put in panla first, then some dried shrimps and some boiled beef. So after putting in the boiled beef, I'm going to be giving the pepper and the proteins a good stir so everything simmers together. Now, once I'm done with this, the next thing I'm going to be putting are my spices. So first, I'm going to go in with ginger. I'm going to go in with some garlic. And to the star boy of today's show, I'm going to be going in with some pepper soup spice. You can use the one they tie as well. This is just the one I found in the market, okay? Now after that, go in with some salt, go in with some seasoning. Use enough seasoning, but don't use too much. Don't go and emalofi magijara. Then I'm going in with some dried parsley. I had it and I just wanted to see the flavor it would give the rice. So I just put in not so much, about 2 tablespoons, and I'm giving everything a good stir. Stir, stir, stir. Let the spices, the peppers, and the proteins mix together. Allow it to fry for a bit and introduce your rice. Introduce your rice. This is washed rice. Of course, nobody expects that you not wash your rice, but yes, this is washed rice, and I'm just giving everything a good stir. I would also allow it to fry for about a minute or two. You can see I'm taking my time to stir it properly so that when I'm serving it, some people will not have fish and some people will have meat and some people will have shrimps. I want everybody to have everything. Then I put in some crayfish. Crayfish is very strong, so don't use too much. Use very little, else it will overpower your food and then you'll be tasting crayfish. So give it a good stir again after the crayfish, and then it's time to go in with your water. So remember the last time I said that I like to add in my water gradually because I may be using a new rice at any point in time. So I used to put my water gradually, except for it's a rice that I've been using for a long time, but this rice is also a new rice. So I've not really gotten a hang of it. So I'm not putting so much water. I'm just going to put about, I think I use about 4 sachets of pure water first, and then as it cooks, can you see I'm checking it here now to see how it is, and I realized that it was still very hard. So I was just doing the lift and turn, just so that the rice up can go down and the rice down can come up and one part of the rice will not be done. So if you can see that I'm introducing another water because I figured that that water is not going to be enough. Now when you're adding more water to your rice, please note that it can dilute your seasonings. So be ready to add little more salt and seasoning. Maybe not the spices because those ones would have already done their job, but be ready to add some little um salt and seasoning back to your rice. So because I didn't put so much water, I didn't need to add more. So I just turned, ensured that I've already turned them properly, and the up is now down and the down is now up. And then after that, I would allow it to cook for a little more. Then I put in some water because, like I said, again, to ensure that the rice gets done, I put in some more water. Now I'm going to cover and allow it to cook. As you can see here, she's getting ready, she's looking better. So I'm just giving it another stir, and this is about 15 minutes after the first stir. You don't, if you leave your rice, you shouldn't leave your rice, you should just keep turning it like every 15 to 20 minutes. You get. So now we're covering the rice, letting it cook, and then we'll check it in another 10 to 15 minutes. And now it's looking more like it. The texture Texture, yes. The texture of the rice is what I wanted, so it's as soft as I wanted it to be. I'm just doing the final stir, like I said, so that the down part will not be overcooked and the up is undercooked. Now it's time to go in with your scent leaves. Guys, scent leaf is the game changer for this meal. If you don't add scent leaves, I cannot tell you if it's going to be nice. But don't add too much scent leaves. You know that scent leaf is not sweet. There's an aroma it gives the food, and there's a slight flavor also that it adds. Add some scent leaves. I wish I got a little more, right? But add some scent leaves, and you're going to thank me later for this, okay? Now, after adding my scent leaves, I started to turn it again, just so that every part of the rice can, absorb the flavor and the aroma of the scent leaves. And we're here. Look at a beautiful looking pepper soup rice with some turkey.